The question I would ask anyone is, would you want your child to be able to get a job in a high-tech business with a good family-sustaining salary and be able to actually live in their home that they grew up in? Because without this type of industry, the reality is our children will not be as successful as we have been, and that's something no parent wants. The report that gets issued later today is a blueprint or a roadmap, if you will, for the next decade. And what will happen is there'll be an advisory committee that'll be formulated out of that to work hand in hand with the governor's office and the legislature to develop the specific task items to accomplish the goal. There are some short-term goals that cost no money at all. There are some tax policies, there are regulatory issues. Some of those matters are already circulating in the House and are starting to move. Everything in this report is not only good for the life science industry, quite frankly, it's good for all of business and the economy. And that's what this is about, jobs and growing the economy. There's already been a history of companies that have emerged that we all now know. You don't know of some of these small startups until they get bought by the big boys or they become big companies. But we are not only attracting outsiders and big companies like Teva Pharmaceutical, which is the second largest pharmaceutical company in the world, where we have many, many thousands of startups. What's happening in today's economy? Scientists are being downsized. And they've had ideas and wanted to research for years. And we're giving them the opportunity through incubators to develop and see if their ideas can be brought to market. Some of these ideas are in fact turning into real companies with real products and real employees. All the best. I said to a group of scientists recently, the interesting thing is if you take a group of about 100, 2% will probably be billionaires in the future. Maybe 5% will find relationships and go on and make other discoveries. 100% of them will discover something that will improve mankind. Well, currently there's about 79,000 employees that are directly employed at an average salary of $90,000. The indirect employment base is somewhere just shy of 500,000 people under present scenario. And of course, there's this competition. Every state is coming up with some gimmick of government giveaway. And what this study does is it says we don't want to have giveaways. We want to have accountability. We don't mind funding research. We think that's the right thing to do. We don't mind startups. We think that they need to grow and they need venture money. But perhaps instead of being a grant, it'll be a loan. Perhaps instead of being a giveaway, it'll be collateralized or commercialized so that if there's ever a discovery, we get paid our money and that can be used for other startups. So it's an idea of evergreen or a revolving fund. The industry is asking that research be vetted out, that it be proper, that it be meaningful, and that would be the good side of a government-supported project.